day, everyone. My name is Giselle Magpale from Base Into Black 4. The Trojan War. The beginning of the Trojan War began with a prophecy regarding the order of the Olympians and a divine love contest. Namely, many years before the war's beginning, both Poseidon and Zeus had fallen in love with a sea nymph with the name Thetis. Both wanted Thetis to be his bride. However, they both backed off after they were told of the consequences that awaited them if they made such an action. The consequences was that if the sea nymph were to lay with Zeus or his brothers, that a son would be born who would be stronger than his father and possess a weapon that would be much more powerful than the trident or the thunderbolt. To avoid this from happening, Zeus made it so that Thetis would have to marry King Peleus. After Thetis' marriage was figured out, Zeus held a big feast to celebrate Peleus and Thetis' marriage, where all of the gods were invited except the goddess of strife, Ares. The goddess was annoyed at the fact that she was turned away that before she left the gathering. She flung her gift amongst the crowd of guests. This gift was called the Apple of Discord, which was a golden apple with the words, "For the fairest," inscribed on it. Not too long after the apple was thrown, Aphrodite, Athena, and Hera began to fight about who should have the apple. Zeus was unable to decide by himself, so he sent the goddess to Paris, the prince of Troy, to decide. Paris was unable to make a decision, so the goddess started to bribe him. First, Hera offered to grant him political power and a throne if he were to choose her. Then, Athena offered him wisdom and skills in battle. Finally, Aphrodite promised Paris, the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Sparta. Without batting an eyelash, Paris chooses Aphrodite. However, Helen was already married to Menelaus, the king of Sparta. So, Paris, under the disguise of a diplomatic mission, went to Sparta to abduct Helen from her home so he could bring her back to Troy with him. Before Helen could look up to see Paris, she was shot with an arrow by Cupid or Eros, and fell in love with Paris the moment she saw him.